This is Johnny Mike Irvin coming to you from Chicago as usual, and today we got a fun little one. It's just an update on Kim Blandino. He gets set for trial here.
He's a lumberjack and he's okay. He sleeps all night and he works all day.
It's pretty crazy. Big thank you to Alex over at Our Nevada Judges. It's really his video and he provides all that. I actually had a nice chat with Alex today. Kim does show up. He's got his cravat. I'm hearing from a lot of people. There's a big ass got cravat divide in the comments. We'll settle it all here. Let's do it.
State versus Blandino, C341767. Who's here for the state?
Mike Dickerson on behalf of the...
Okay, and Mr. Bateman?
Good. Yes, good afternoon, Your Honor. Ben Bateman on behalf of Mr. Blandino.
Okay. Oh, and it appears Mr. Blandino is present also.
He's present.
Hi, Kim. How you doing? I had a nice chat with Kim, actually, and it's called Kim Blandino Live or Kim Blandino number 5. I'll put a link to that in the description below.
Via Blue Jeans. So, Mr. Bateman, how soon can you be ready for trial?
Well, in speaking with Mr. Dickerson, I think our respective trial schedules, it looks like there's a date of May 9th. Is that work for Your Honor?
That's way too far out. How about January or February? Which one is better?
Well, January or February. Probably, I need to look at my schedule. I think maybe towards the end of January. I don't know what Mr. Dickerson's schedule is like.
I have a very significant 3 co-defendant shooting case on January 31st. I have...
Oh, that is a bummer. They got a jury set with 3 co-defendants on New Year's Eve. Whew. I mean, they'll probably just pick the jury that day, let them go, but then they're going to be impaneled and start that trial in the new year. But you'll see as they go. This is more like my hearings, and this is why everyone wants to see them. And they're not interesting. It's a bunch of attorneys saying I can do this, I can do that. And by the way, there'll be a new regulation that'll come through and throw it all off, and none of this stuff will probably go. But that's what we're dealing with.
Another case that I'm second chair on 24th, but and then 2 trials on the 10th of January. It's really tough for me around that time, but
you can do February 22nd.
How about February 22nd?
so at this point in time, the problem for me in February is I have 3 trials scheduled for the 7th, 3 trials scheduled for the 14th, 2 trials scheduled for the 22nd.
Okay, but Mr. Dickerson, I'm not continuing this out 6 months, so you're going to have to give me a time slot that's going to work best.
The 22nd will work for me. I do have a...
That's kind of funny. I don't know if he meant to do it, but he just kind of pimped his the prosecutor there. And the prosecutor said, "I got 3 things set on that date," and then he comes back and says, "Yeah, that works for me." Welcome to my world. I'm enjoying this.
I do have a trial scheduled that day, but I anticipate it will be resolved. For February 22nd is a date that would work for me. Like I said, I do believe the other one will be resolved.
Mr. Dickerson, I mean, I understand you have a busy calendar, but would that work?
Would we be able to do something the start of March or the very end of February?
February 20th works for us.
February 28th?
Yeah, that's better. Only have
And
one
Mr.
scheduled.
Bateman, will that work?
I believe so. Just one moment.
Okay.
Look at my schedule. I do have a trial starting that day on the 28th. I don't know how likely it is to go, but I do have one scheduled that day.
Okay, so, I mean, both of you are probably going to have a trial date regardless, so I'm going to set it for February 28th.
And so, I put the magic eggs into my hat. Abracadabra, to coin a phrase.
I don't know how that got in there. Never mind. Just look at Oscar for a little bit.
Oscar says hit like and subscribe. What else? And hit the bell notification. Thanks, Oscar. I just want to do that.
Okay.
Calendar call is going to be February 22nd, 2022 at 8:30. We're still on pandemic schedule. That'll be at 12 p.m. Jury trial, February 28th, 2022. Time of trial will be determined at a closer date. Page 1 on the 11th calendar.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, you know what, Mr. Dickerson?
Yes,
Your
ma'am.
motion for audio-visual testimony, is that now not moot because the trial has been continued?
Yeah, can we just hold that in abeyance, and if I need to make a supplement to it, I can, and renotice it?
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just take it off calendar, but if you want to renotice it over the same issues, you may closer to trial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's fine. And Your Honor, one other thing I did tell Mr. Blandino I would inquire as to the status of the order on the revocation of his self-representation. Is there any timetable on when that would be filed?
And that right there is where things will get interesting, and you'll see how big a difference there is. Because if Mr. Blandino was representing himself, he would, of course, filed multiple motions or an appeal or something about losing his right to revocation. He's going to ask his attorney to do it, and that will be the interesting thing to me. Does the attorney have the ability to say, no, we're not doing that because there's no good basis for it? That's what I'm kind of interested in.
That's being prepared. I'm just waiting for the transcripts from the hearing before that's finalized and sent to the court.
Yeah, I haven't
Understood.
signed it yet. That's what I can tell you.
Okay.
We'll let you know as soon as it's prepared
All
and
right.
signed. Thank you
No
very
problem.
much.
Appreciate it.
Have a good day, everyone.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it. That was very interesting. It looks like it's set for trial February 28th. I would be very surprised if it goes to trial on February 28th. I will follow it if we're around and I have access. I will check in on it in the event that A, it goes, or B, something interesting happens. There's just too much going against it, and that has more to do with the way these calendars are. You get a sense of it there. That's very typical across the legal profession right now. That's what it's like. It's all bunched up from stuff, and here's where we are. It's always a little bit that way, but it's way worse right now. So that ought to be interesting, and we'll follow that. Thanks again to our Nevada judges. That's Alex over there. I did a video with him on this. Check it out. That's in the playlist. I don't know which one it was. I'll put a link to the playlist in the card or below or somewhere. Also, I have a cool new project cooking with Alex. We're going to do a panel discussion. I think Natalie Lawyer Chick is going to be there, and another attorney who I don't know yet, and that'll be fun. That's set up for January. I'll give you more details as they develop. Here at Law Talk, we like to have fun with silly stuff that happens in court, and every once in a while, and completely by accident, I assure you, you might learn something. Thanks for watching.